Good evening, students. Today we are starting with class 8th, 11th, and 12th ESL listening activity, unit number 10, reaching out. Listening exercise. I will be reading out the conversation for you. You have to listen to the conversation twice, then only try to mark the correct answer. Now I will be reading the conversation for you. Listening. Listen to a speech delivered by your value education teacher during the school assembly. She is talking about illiteracy in India. Read the sentences for a minute before you listen. Then take the correct answer. If you are having a book, you can read the sentences of the MCQ question, okay, for a while. Then listen to my conversation twice, then only try to mark the correct answer. Now the conversation starts. Now she is talking about illiteracy in India. It is about that. Take a moment to think about how privileged you are to be able to attend a fine school and to be able to learn and play and enjoy quality education. Our country is vast, beautiful, and bountiful, but our nation is also home to nearly 37% of the world's illiterate population. Now, you may ask, how does this connect to me? How does it affect all of us assembled here? It will affect us once we stop and think that in this very country there are over 210 million others like you, children of your own age, who cannot afford to go to school or receive quality education. Sometimes children don't go to school because they might need to take care of their younger siblings. Sibling means youngers, brother and sisters at home, or because the school is very far away. Though the government has banned child labor and has provided free education, some children work part time or full time at tea shops or as domestic help and laborers to be able to feed themselves and their families. While some of us complain about waking up early and coming to school, these children wake up earlier to go to work. We throw away our unfinished lunches while they might have to go without meal because they cannot afford it. They also long to go to study in a good school and learn interesting things. So, what can we do to change this? One small act of kindness is all it takes to share with these children. The gift of education that you receive in this school, I have a request. Can each one of us go home today and think of one way in which we can help an illiterate child to read and write? Think about what you do with your books once you are done with the term. Can you donate them to the poor children in your neighborhood who are missing school? Can you spare an hour each week and teach the child who works at nearby tea stalls or stores to spell simple words? Can you save some of your pocket money each month and buy him or her a box of pencils and notebooks? In what way can you help? As students of this school, who are the future of this great country, and as fine human beings, it is essential that we do our bit to eradicate illiteracy. I welcome your suggestions. Let us discuss this during our value education classes next week. So you can listen to the conversation twice, then only try to mark the correct answer. For a while, you can read the questions which is given in your ASL dialogue book. So I will be reading out those MCQ question also for you. So listen it very carefully. You can note down in your notebook as well, then only try to solve it. Okay, listening exercise. Now listen to a speech delivered by your value education teacher during the school assembly. Okay, you have already listened in my voice. She is talking about illiteracy in India. Read these sentences for a minute before you listen, which is given in your ASL dialogue book, and then tick the correct answer. The first MCQ question I am reading for you. The teacher thinks that the student of the school are dash to receive a good education. Option number A, privileged. Option number B, blessed. Option number C, unlucky. Second MCQ question. The teacher says that dash children cannot attend school. Option number A, 210 million. Option number B, 220 million. Option number C, 200 million. Third MCQ question I am reading for you. The teacher is requesting the students to dash. Option number A, think about the problem of population. Option number B, think of a way to help illiterate children. Option number C, think of a way to feed the poor. The fourth MCQ question I am reading for you now. The teacher is dash. Option number A, offering suggestions and solutions to solve illiteracy. Option number B, asking questions to the students. Option number C, curious to know how they will help. Fifth MCQ question I am reading for you now. It is a sign of a fine human being to dash. Again, I am reading the fifth MCQ for you. It is a sign of a fine human being to dash. Option number A, live a life of comfort. Option number B, get educated. Option number C, sharing and compassionate. So these are the MCQ questions which you have to attempt. You can note down in your notebook, then try to mark the correct answer. Okay, good luck, do it nicely. Thank you very much.